Assalamualaikum and good afternoon, class. May I call in Mr. Kadatuan to lead the Muslim prayer and Miss Arabis to lead the Christian prayer. Okay, thank you. Very good. Before you take your seats, please pick some pieces of paper under your chair. Thank you. You may now take your seats. Before anything else, let me check your attendance first. Say present if your name is called. Very good! You got the perfect attendance for today. So how was your day, class? A lot of fun? Was it great? Well, that's good to know. Okay, let's call on Miss Aliyah to share with us the first topic.
Hi class, next is a music education or any other type of education method is a teaching approach that has. So, etong na ito, apat na ito is kinakailangan ito siya ng teacher or lahat ng nagtuturo. So, in teaching approach or in teaching music or other type of teaching ay kinakailangan ng apat na ito. So, number 1 is an identifiable underlying philosophy or set of principles. So, number 1 is, dapat ng pagtuturo ay may batayan na philosophy or principles. So, what are the example of principle? The teacher should have a self-discipline, patience, teamwork, etc. So, tumutulong itong i-guide ka in your teaching approach. Number 2 naman is unified body of pedagogy unique to it with a body of well-defined practice. Number 2, tumutukoy naman ito sa teaching approach na may sarili or naiibang framework of theories, principles, and method. Kumbaga, may sarili-sariling strategy, madaming ideas when it comes to teaching. So, sinabi din dito na may unique particular approach, meaning may mga nakaset na dito na nakaset na dito na mga pamamaraan na para lang sa pagtuturo or sa teaching. So, in summary, sinasabi dito na may malinaw at tinutukoy na structure na nag-guide sa application ng pagtuturo. So, pag sinabing well-defined practice, ito yung having a clear, specific, and established methods, procedure, and guidelines for carrying out particular activity or a field or profession. So, number 3 naman is goals and objective and worthy of pursuit. Pag sinabi ito, big sabihin, as a teacher, you should have specific objectives or outcomes. So, that the teacher aims to achieve through their teaching methods and strategies. So, number 4 naman is integrity. So, pag sinabing teaching approach has integrity, ibig sabihin is that the approach is consistent, honest, and based on ethical principles. So, next is etong apat na ito, itong mga binanggit ko na ito is napaka-importante ito as a teacher. Hindi lang sa teachers in music, kundi kahit sinong teacher is kinakailangan ng apat na ito. So, for us as a future educators, we need to remember this. That's all. Thank you very much.
Assalamualaikum and good morning, class. Okay, our lesson for today is the 4 effective strategies in teaching music.
So one of the effective teaching strategies in music is incorporate technology. One of the most significant drawbacks of the traditional method is that they underutilize technology. We all know that we are still in elementary, wala pa masyadong apps or hindi pa masyado uso ang technology. All the teachers back then were using the traditional method wherein They are the one who are teaching us how to use an instrument. They are the one who are demonstrating everything in music. Now kasi, in our generation, technology is everywhere. And corporate technology helps both the teacher and the student to clearly understand what you are trying to teach. From creative music theory lesson on YouTube to guided learning through educational apps, music technology is proven to be more engaging in the classroom. Wang said you show them how it works and they're off on their own.
Good day everyone, I am Norshamay D. Nonao and let's proceed to number 2.
Inclusivity in a contemporary music classroom means engaging the students of all learning styles, background, and all ability learning.
Inclusive classroom, it is address inequities in classroom which can improve the students' retention and it is also degree to which all individuals in a community are welcomed, valued, respected, heard, and able to participate. The diverse student, they need different support from the teachers to improve their chances to be success.
As an educator, inclusivity and versatility go hand in hand. A contemporary music teacher should be able to pivot from leading a jazz ensemble in the morning to teaching a world music lesson in the afternoon. A genuinely inclusive classroom is one that is respectful of present diversity, adapts to the needs of all learners, and provides opportunity for collaboration between students and the teacher.
Okay, let us proceed to the next topic, which is the focus on engagement. Based on the title, we as teachers are more on engaging on how our pupils will engage through music. We can't force music to unwilling students. Teachers who engage students using music education can achieve better outcomes in their classes while making the day livelier and more fun. However, it takes careful planning to involve students and ensure they get the most out of their experience. So, music teachers and other educators optimize engagement by developing effective pedagogical strategies for integrating music into everyday learning and tailoring their lesson plans to the specific needs of the classes. Music can be enjoyable, emotional, and a powerful tool for communicating information. So there are 4 simple ways to engage students through music. Number 1, teach basic improvisational skills. So try to teach skills and concepts that will stoke the fire of discovery. Start with simple icebreaker experiences. Begin with simple exercises that focus on listening, responding, and staying in the moment. We know that teaching improvisation can be a struggle for many teachers, from the spontaneity of being in the moment to inventing new material on the spot. It's not only teachers who can struggle but students too. Yet, improvisation is an essential skill for any performer, whether they're an actor, musician, or dancer. It allows them to think on their feet, react in the moment, and create something new and unique. Okay, number 2, learn what your students are listening to. Para malaman natin din kung saan sila interest, kasi syempre maraming mga iba't ibang music na may pop, may rock, may yung mga iba't ibang kinds of music. So there is a positive aspect to music's effect on work performance. Listening to music leads to positive changes in mood as well as increased creativity. Number 3, embrace individual interest. So, your classroom will have different kinds of students. Some might be genuinely interested in learning music, while others may not be overly enthusiastic about music. However, as a classroom teacher, it is important to keep them engaged. their interest in music would have been sparked by a type of music they love to listen to. Using such music to keep them engaged in the classroom is one of the effective ways to make a start. You can use such music to help convey the message you're trying to teach. For example, pick a music video that most of your students love to listen to and has a clear music form. So, once they listen to the clip, ask them questions about the melody they identify from hearing the audio and the other musical elements. So, after that, show them other musical genre of videos and explain the differences between the tune and melody. Mixing in various clips while using technology will keep them engaged in the classroom. So, furthermore, if you're conducting an instrument class, then share your personal learning experience with them. It helps create a bond and they'll be more open to listening and understanding your teaching methods. Therefore, incorporate technology. So, the use of technology in music allows a more efficient instruction of basic music fundamentals through the use of practice and drill type scenarios that create a strong knowledge of rhythm and note recognition. So, technology allows easier creation of handouts and presentation that can further aid in the instruction of any music idiom. While technology easily aids in instruction, it also aids in learning. So students can use technology to further aid their learning of music. Students can record their own performances and listen to them to identify strengths and weaknesses. So,
Good day, I am Jeremy Kabutawan. Today I'm going to present to you the 4th teaching strategies in music education. We have embraced the artist teacher with it. The artist teacher is one of the foundations of USC Thornton's music teaching and learning program. So as a music teacher, one of the biggest strengths is their personal experiences as a musician. In line with the music teachers, Dan Caqueta said, "We believe strongly in the idea of the artist teacher." At Sinagnata, we shut down our previous undergraduate music education program because it did not address our belief that teachers in public schools should be both solid musicians and inspirational and relevant teachers. So, meron silang, sila Dan Caqueta before meron silang music educational program. But it was previously shut down kasi hindi na-meet yung expectations nila. Kasi gusto ni Dan Caqueta na as an instructor in music education, Dan Caqueta want us to teach thinking na kung ano ba yung mga natutunan natin during our learning process na dapat din natin ituro at ma-apply sa ating mga estudyante. So in conclusion, Dan Caqueta want us to be an inspirational and relevant teachers pagdating sa music. So nandito ang organizing a concert. So sa organizing a concert, nakabaloob dito kung how will you arrange everything from the instrument, kung paano nga ba i-organize yung event na mangyayari. Then next is the working cooperatively with other musicians. So in performing music, kinakailangan talaga yung cooperation. So sa pagpe-perform, hindi ka lang nag-iisa, hindi ka mag-isang magpe-perform, hindi ka ang isang tapay doon at magtutugtog. Kinakailangan talaga yung cooperation ng bawat isa. So from the musicians, sa mga instruments na magtutugtog, so kinakailangan talaga yung pakikisama ng bawat isa. Kasi once na magkakamali yung isa, kasi ramdam yun ng bawat musician. From the singers, so yung nagtutugtog, yung guitarist, yung mga ganun. So kinakailangan talaga na may pagkakaisa. So, and third is the dealing with the business side of music or producing a home recording. So, if gusto mo mag-release ng sarili mong song, so kinakailangan talaga pag-aralan mo yung proseso. So, kung saan ba at paano mo ito umpisahan, no? starting on how to deal with people, how to deal kung ano ba yung mga trends sa market noon, and so on. So, ito yung mga kinakailangan na maituro sa mga estudyante na which are inspired na maging musician in the future. For example, one of your students are probably interested in being a rock producers. Pero alam ba ng mga estudyante mo kung ano nga bang essence ng pagiging rock producers? Ano ba ng essence nito? Ano ba importansya nito in terms of day-to-day basis? So, hindi nila alam. So, kung halimbawa hindi mo alam, so as a teacher, you have to be resourceful. So, kailangan mag-research ka. So, you have to search for some insights sa internet. So, ganun yan. You have to be flexible as a teacher. And maybe your students want to be in a rock band. So, show them what it's like. So, ipakita mo sa kanila, let them experience kung how it feels like to be in a rock band. So, as a teacher, mag-organize ka ng community event featuring student-created music and letting them assist in the preparation and production of the show. So, patulungin mo sila, ipa-experience mo sa kanila kung ano ba yung feeling na isa ka sa mga nandun ka at isa ka sa mga nasa banda. And finally, as an artist teacher, your education doesn't stop when you leave university. No? Yung pagiging artist teacher, hindi lang yun siya mag-i-end. Artist teacher ka, so mag-retire ka na. Yun na yung last mo, yun na yung end mo na artist teacher ka, so hindi. So, as you continue to grow as a musician and incorporate your experiences in the classroom, your students will benefit as a result. So, yung mga experience, yung mga itinuro mo, na nag-experience mo din, yung mga natutunan mo din, na i-share mo dun sa estudyante mo, and at the end, sa kanila makikita mo din na nagbunga yung mga naituro mo. So, yun. Baga, hindi na yung nag-end. So, kailangan talaga kung ano yung mga natutunan natin, we have to share. Para, yun, mamanahin niya, at the end, siya lang din, papasa niya na din. Ganun. So, at the core of all this, contemporary music teaching strategies is an awareness that the role of the music educator has changed over the past decade. So, music teachers need to step off the podium and embrace their students' expertise and interest to create engaging and relevant pedagogy. So, as a teacher, kinakailangan mo din talaga na hindi yung puro ikaw lang mag-share. So, kinakailangan din yung cooperation ng student mo. Alamin mo kung ano ba yung mga interest nila, kung ano ba yung kung saan sila magaling. So that makakabuo ka ng engaging class. Yung nag-participate talaga yung mga estudyante mo, may natutunan ka. Hindi lang yung puro sila naman matutunan sa'yo. So, and kumbaga exchange kayo ng learning. So, may matutunan ka sa kanila, may matutunan sila sa'yo. So, in that, magiging effective talaga ikaw na teacher. So that means that the more than anything, the new music educator needs to begin to see him or herself as a perpetual learner. So from new technologies, new musical content, and students themselves. So as a teacher in our modern world, in this 21st century, kinakailangan matutunan mo din yung mga new technologies, new musical content, may mga bago naman musical content, and pati yung mga estudyante mo, talagang may matutunan ka. Then creating a community of musical anchors as the ultimate goal and the path to lifelong musical engagement for students and teachers alike. So, in music education, hindi na talaga siya para sa mga estudyante. So, as a teacher din talaga may matutunan ka din at madadagdagan din talaga yung skills, yung mga kaalaman mo, and ma-enhance din yung ability mo as a teacher. So, talaga kakaisip ka ng mga strategies pagdating kung paano ba i-handle yung mga estudyante mo, lalo na in terms of music education. So, yun po.
Okay, class, did you all understand our lesson for today? Wow! If you really understand, can you please demonstrate the 4 effectiveness of teaching strategies in music education? Wow, very good! Naintindihan nyo talaga ang topic natin ngayon.
So now, we are going to evaluate what we have learned through answering these true or false questions. We have here 5 items, and let's evaluate each number. Is it true or false? So one of the 4 simple ways to engage students through music is to embrace individual interest. Many music teachers have the extraordinary opportunity to have a meaningful impact on their students' musical journeys. 3. A genuinely inclusive classroom is one that is respectful of present diversity. 4. One of the biggest strengths of a music teacher is their personal experience. And And lastly, music teachers need to step off the podium and embrace their students' expertise. So is it true or false?
So, class, before we end our class today, I will give you an assignment and it will be passed on Monday. That's all. I thank you for listening and take care.